Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome to Disavowed Action Figures toy episode number 215. Joining us on the road to 4,000 subscribers. We're almost at 3,800, so let's start making a push, shall we? Curious to see what's inside. Walmart, at least my local Walmart, this is down in Allentown on MacArthur Road, started doing some inventory, which usually means the reset is coming. So let's see if they're ahead down here or behind. So who knows, maybe new wrestling, new Marvel Legends, new G.I. Joe Classified. But before we get to any of that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you, doesn't cost you anything, helps us grow the channel tremendously. Hit that bell for notifications. That way YouTube actually always notifies you and tells you when we post new content on the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button. For daily toy content and daily toy updates, check us out over Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. All right, so King of the Aisle status here. At least for now, here at the Walmart in MacArthur Road, as I mentioned earlier. Walking through, looks like still a lot of older stuff. We have our Cody Supreme still sitting there for AEW at full price. That's the exclusive, I think. MOTU stuff. Still have all the vehicles, all the figures. They're just stacked up with MOTU here. I know there's been some news out there about MOTU the last week or two that's kind of got people in a stir. I tend to avoid those situations, so all I can say is there's still some MOTU here. Let me know in the comments if you we're entertained by all the MOTU talk about the lack of possible product. Over here in Star Wars, you can see we have tons of retros. We have the Fifth Brother. We have our Reva, we say it wrong right there. Down here, all the superpowers you could ever want or need still hanging here. DC Multiverse. Down here, again, what you see is what you get. We got a Hush, we got a Scarecrow. We got Batman that I don't identify what that Batman is. I don't know that one. That might be from the spin-off story they did with Lucius Fox's son. Let me know in the comments. Beast Wars, G.I. Joe, definitely not a lot of Joes going on here, like at my local. I always look right past these anymore. I just got done thinking there were no Marvel Legends, and it's all the Wakanda stuff in boxes. So we also have a Shuri Vector, it looks like, but it's just so easy to look past these boxes anymore. But other than that, not much else to see here. Transformers might have the most stuff here out of everything, maybe, I don't know. But not much going on in general, so they definitely have not done much with the reset. There is a sale, or I should say clearance, going on there for Transformers people. So if you're a Transformer fan, looks like the Legacies are down to 17, if that's helpful for your collecting purposes. Got some Reds. And then down here are the Dinos. So I think that's about all we have going on here. Let's go find somewhere else to look at toys. So over here in kind of a makeshift aisle. It's not even really a toy aisle usually. They do have some stuff. They did put out the Dark Trooper here, which, as you're aware, is already on clearance at Target. So there's a whole case of those. So expect those to be here for a while. Also, we do have this wave sitting here of Star Wars, the Figure and Dans. We have a ton of the Squadrons up here, the Micro Galaxies going on. But that seems to be about it for this location over here, this side I should say. Let's pop over and check out the actual toy section proper. All right, so back here at Cedar Crest Target, check out the wrestling section, and there's a Shawn Michaels here. I think these are the ones that are $11.49. I picked up all of them but him so far, which is a good price for Elite, so I might grab him. We still have the Cody sitting here in a Brit. Looking forward to seeing Malachi Black. I know Six Packs Knickknacks, good friend of the channel, is a big fan of that. The Supreme figure of him. There's the Red Velvet. I don't need it. Again, anymore, most AEWs are getting bought on extreme clearance for me. There's actually more Shawn Michaels up there. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Let's actually see if that's one of the Chase Shamrocks. No, it's a green one. I guess there's different colored tights. Back behind, Marvel Legends is what you expect to see right now in most Targets, I guess. We have the What If wave sitting here with some of the Infinity Ultron still full price. Down here, G.I. Joe Classified. We have Snake Eyes wave still here. We have a Bat. We have a bunch of Vipers. Oh, check that out. We actually have the Duke and the bike. Tiger Force. First time for me seeing this thing. I know some people have before. I haven't yet. But it's, again, it's cool. I don't need it. I don't even know if I want it on clearance, to be honest. I don't need that Duke. I have the original Duke, and the motorcycle's nice, but I have a whole shelf of motorcycles that I just don't use anymore. They just kind of sit there, and I don't use them for photography or anything, but looks like $41.99 on that. Down here, DC stuff. What you see is what you get. Not much going on there. Slow spin, move back behind. We'll check out the MOTU and Star Wars real quick. MOTU, very thin here. Very thin on MOTU, which is strange. I guess they might have salvaged down a lot of it. I would maybe pick up that Skeletor if I see it, which is, I guess, the Skeletor from the old movie. Stratos still here in full effect. Stacks of these still sitting here. Down below, still have our Too Bad, but that appears to be about it. Let's try another location and see what we can find elsewhere. I think we're all tapped out here. Maybe we'll check NECA. And I wasn't going to check here, even though I said I was. I'm glad I did. They have freaking Alf. And yes, you know I am buying Alf. If you don't know what Alf is, look him up. Alf was his own thing, as David S. Pumpkins would say on SNL. This is cool. This is really, really cool. So this is coming home with me. The accessories alone look pretty awesome. I don't know looks like something's missing right there. Oh no, it says glasses. They're there. Okay. But yeah, look at all these props that come with them to begin with. The freaking hoagie with a cat in it. I can't believe they get away with that. Soda can, microphone stand. So yeah, this is going home with me. It's probably going to be a little bit more than I want to pay, but if you're looking to get this, if the barcode helps at all, there it is right there. You know, I like to play the long game on things. However, NECA doesn't really go on clearance. Like, I don't think a lot of these things will be on clearance down the road. And also, check this out down here. We have the new E.T. Elliott with bicycle. I haven't seen this yet. Pretty cool. Not my cup of tea. I know the GF does like Alf, or I'm sorry, does like ET. I'm so excited about Alf right now. But yeah, so lots of cool stuff here. Up top, we have more of the dragons going on. That Sunman pack is there. Speaking of 3-packs, there's the Hocus Pocus, but that's about it. We're gonna get out of here. This is pretty cool. All right, we're back here at Best Buy on MacArthur Road in Allentown because I did a little online order for some sale/clearance figures. Finally using that gift card I've had for like 2 years. So let's want to see what I got, and I'll show you in a minute. I thought I'd really quick run back and see what was here. And in the words of the coach from Letterkenny, this is just effing embarrassing. By the way, Letterkenny, too good. I'm obsessed with it right now. But yeah, this is embarrassing. This is all they have in their toy section right now. Huh. At least I know my stuff's up front. All right, so here are my pickups from Best Buy. I ordered these online, had them delivered to store to save on shipping. Figured I'd be out on the hunt to pick them up. So I got Firelord for my Galactus set with my Heralds. He came out great. I will be opening it, but the card is in fantastic condition, which is good to see. And another Madam Hydra. If you followed the channel, you saw that at the VR Hobbies Allentown Comic and Toy Show, I was managed to buy her and a Daisy Johnson Quake for $10 each loose. But I did not have the Build-A-Figure piece, and now since this entire wave basically went on clearance at Target, I managed to get the whole wave together, only having to pay full price for like maybe 2 of them. So I'll take those pickups. All right, let's see where we're gonna go next. Back here at Crocs, and they've been stingy putting new stuff out. Okay, well I say that, and then here we go. So we did see this earlier, so there are 2 of those here. I'll put that on Instagram at Disavowed_12 for any local collectors who want it, because I certainly do not. I don't need another motorcycle or another Duke. But down this way, Dungeons and Dragons, I'm starting to actually look and notice the different names now, at least. So those are all there. And real quick, because it is kind of busy in here, Marvel Legends, everything's still full price. No clearance going on. I did scan Everett Ross, still full price. So they're still being stingy on the clearance in this store. I mean, there is some stuff, but the Legends, they are holding on to it full price. Kind of crazy. All right, I think we're gonna maybe try to check wrestling and then get on the wrestling side. They do some more Warriors here. Those are still $11.99, I think. Looks like somebody maybe bought it and brought it back. I don't know, they didn't like it. Down there, more Warrior, whole stack of Warrior. Shawn Michaels, Matt Hardy, Ultimate. I think Art G, good friend of the channel, the great Art G, had found this at a half-off store or something it was called, like a bargain store, down outside of the, I think it's Philly area. So that was kind of cool that stuff's popping up there and it's full price here. So good to find on that Art. Always good toy hunts. Down here, MOTU, same stuff we've basically been seeing. Old stuff and new stuff kind of pegging up here. Down here, Roboto still chilling, Evelyn still chilling, Frosta's still chilling. So yeah, a lot of MOTU stuff kind of just hanging on the pegs. People that really like it get the new stuff that they like, and then the casual people, I tend to think, just pass it up. So Dino Land, and other than that, I think we're gonna check NECA, then get out. All right, NECA and collectibles looks like all the same stuff we've been seeing. It's kind of a mess over here. Need one of those NECA ambassadors to clean this place up. You know, I don't look at pops often, but the Abomination pop's actually kind of cool. Pops, 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 pops. Tons of ET still sitting around here. Jaws, always like seeing Jaws on the shelves. The Last Ronin still here. Looks like a whole row of those. Yep, whole stack. Tons of Hudson's. Hudson's just everywhere now between Target and Walmart. When you see South Mall, means one thing: local store VR Hobbies. Just as an alert, I may have to put some music over the top. I usually cannot narrate inside, as I do not want to bother other people who are shopping inside the Mercantile store. music over top. It's very quiet in here, and there were other customers, so I didn't want to bother anybody while they were shopping. So you got some stock music there. Of course, we're in VR Hobbies, my favorite local store. I'll put the description down below. They do have an online website where you can buy pretty much everything you see in this video. Love seeing all the retro cards, but all their newer retro card stuff too. Still tons of G.I. Joe here too. So, all right, just wanted to kind of touch base now that I stopped the music, and we'll see what else we can find.
Hey everybody, what goes on? Hope you enjoyed this week's toy hunt. Quite often I get questions here on the channel, also my Instagram, about when there are local toy shows here in the Pennsylvania area or the tri-state area. Great show coming up. I want to give everybody a heads up. ZoloCon 2023. We've done the last 3 or 4 years. It's a frickin' blast. It's in Warminster, Pennsylvania. It's coming up very quickly. End of February, Saturday, February 25th. They have it both Saturday and Sunday. It's a great freaking show. So many action figures. The place is freaking just stacked with figures, video games, all sorts of retro goodness. It's such a great time every year. Can't wait to go there and see all my collecting friends, all my good buddies here in the collecting community. It's going to be a great time. I'll be there both days, Saturday and Sunday. You can actually get tickets for this event at their website at zolocon.com or do a search for ZoloCon. Such a great time. They also have an Instagram page. You can actually do a VIP ticket where you can have the entire weekend covered, or you can also pay by the day. Saturday will be from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. VIP gets in at 8:30. Kids 4 to 12 are only $5. Sunday is going to be 9 a.m. to 4:30. Children under 12 are free. So such a great time. It's also at the Fuge Convention Center in Warminster, PA. It's an old NASA training facility. The freaking ambiance is amazing. Such a great time. If you'd like to see what the show is like, I will put down below in the description my toy hunts in the past few years, if you'd like to check it out and see what this show's all about. But honestly, if you're a couple hours away, you got nothing to do on this weekend, come check this show out. It's a freaking great time. Everybody, we're going to call it a hunt there. So if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It doesn't cost you anything. Helps us grow the channel tremendously on our march to 4,000 subscribers. Hit that bell for notification. That way YouTube actually notifies you and tells you when we post new content on the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, check us out over Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try to remember the 3 P's of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all politeness. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.